Hey guys, it's Rachel from Free Scrapbooking Ideas and Videos.com, here to show you 3 new layouts. I just posted them to my site. There's a Valentines layout and a second grade math layout and sort of a fun, crazy patterned layout that I did. So this one is a Valentine's layout, and I used sort of a tone-on-tone, the red floral print. It's got just a hint of gold glitter on it. And the fun thing about this one was I've done this on a mini book before, but I had some leftover bead fringe and I put that on this layout. So I'll show you. It's just something you would normally use on a textile fabric kind of thing, but I just stapled it, wrapped it around and stapled it. And then I used a couple of foam stamps, one for the title and the heart, and used my black pigment ink with embossing powder. I used to do that all the time, and then my 2-year-old 3 or 4 years ago poured out all my embossing powders, and so I haven't done that in forever, but I finally got some more, and I'm so glad that I did. I love doing that. But this is a piece of vellum, and I stapled that on and matted the photo, used the embossing powders for these, and I inked around the edges of the vellum and the background paper, stapled this on, and did some hand journaling. And that's the first one. And then the second one, when I was doing some de-junking, decluttering as Fly Lady calls it, I came across this note that my brother wrote me and took a picture of it instead of, I might have kept the note as well, but I just wanted to have it digitized that way. It cracks me up every time I read it, so I wanted to make a scrapbook layout about it. And I've had this paper in my stash for a long time, and it's such a crazy pattern, it's hard to use for some things, but this was such not a busy photo that I felt like I could use it with this paper. So I did. I matted the photo and used vellum again and stapled it and inked around the edges. Kind of something I'd like to do a lot. And use my embossing powders on these. I have some bright colored pigment inks, and this was a foam stamp. And then I used the orange fiber and the rickrack to sort of create a diagonal journaling box right here on the vellum. So this one was really fun. And then this one is the second grade school layout, all about IXL.com, which we use for math practice around here. And I used the polka dot pattern paper, and this is a lime green vellum that I matted the photo with. And then I had this little coordinating tiny polka dot, so I just added some little strips there and inked on those. Here again, I got to use my fun embossing powder that I got with some of my bright pigment inks that I've had forever, and then added the .com with some rub-ons. Added some little stamp detailing and some hand doodling and some journaling, and I ran out of room, so I just made an arrow to look at the back. So those are 3 of my most recent layouts, and I've been posting my progress on my Facebook page. Usually say something like, oh, I need to do some scrapbooking. I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes. So it's kind of a fun place to hang out and encourage ourselves to get some scrapbooking done a little bit at a time. So you can join me over there, join us over there. I'll put the link to my Facebook page here in the description box. And then I'll probably be working, you'll probably find this on my Facebook page in the near future too, some progress on the layouts for May's easing. And you can sign up for that over at freescrapbookingideasandvideos.com, and I'll put a link for that as well. All right, thanks a lot.